Welcome back, everybody, to another video. It is Saints franchise. We're in the conference championship. I haven't recorded in a little bit. I'm a little out of sorts. We're still in the playoffs. We got to take on the Falcons. We're 1-1 against them, by the way. They kicked their ass the first time. We beat them the second time. I'll go look at that real quick. But this is who we have to go against. And they're going to play the Steelers, which I was really surprised that they even got through. The fact that it's not the Chiefs really surprised me. But we either take on the Bills or the Steelers. That's going to be interesting. Kind of hope it's the Steelers because that's such a weird story. That's the Steelers in the Super Bowl. No one would ever think that, but you know, it's Steelers and the Saints. That's a weird combo we'll never see probably. But with that being said, let's go check out the past games of our Falcons versus Saints. So here we go. We took the Falcons on in week 12 after a bye week. By the way, after a bye week. So we weren't coming off our hottest. And we didn't do bad. We just basically got beat by 10 points. We really couldn't run the ball, or we didn't do it enough effectively. You know, we were missing Olave. He was out. We had so many people out. I mean, A.T. Perry was our top target. And Julio Jones. Like, we did not have our people, you know, all set up. I think we were missing a bunch of D linemen as well. Marshawn Lattimore, I think, was gone. So, oh no, he played. So he wasn't gone. But we were definitely missing some people. But the second time around, it was our last game. They were undefeated. They were 16-1. We beat them by a touchdown. Not a large margin, but a touchdown. We played great, honestly. I mean, we throw a pick. That's going to happen. We played great. We were able to run the ball this time effectively. Bijan went nowhere. Nowhere. All right, we have been stopping the run. Hardman had a huge game. Kyle Pitts, went off, but Olave was still quiet. A.T. Perry was quiet, but we had somebody pick up the slack, and we were able to run, and our defense played well. So that's how it has. That's how it's been. And so far, we really haven't had any stiff competition in the playoffs that I remember. So like, I don't know if this game's gonna be hard or easy. They could beat us. They could beat us. We're 1-1 right now. I think we just have to go and find out. But before we do that, let's go ahead and drop a like on this video. Check out the rest of my content. You know, I stream a lot, so videos are kind of on the back burner, but I enjoy Madden, I enjoy football, and, I want to get back into it. So I hope you stay, and I'll see you at kickoff. Desmond Ridder, Derek Carr fighting for a chance to be in the Super Bowl, which is insane to even think of. Neither one of these people probably will. I mean, the Falcons don't look too bad. Saints are a joke in real life. But, this isn't real life. This is my franchise, and I built, I took pieces around. I put certain people on, and this team isn't bad on paper. So, like, no shit, we were able to get into the playoffs. We're not playing at home. We're in the Falcons. I think we were at home last time when we played them. So, they have the advantage. We're kicking off, so we get it at halftime if we're getting blown out. Hopefully, we're not getting blown out. And we won't know the winner of the Buffalo or Pittsburgh game until after our game, so that's kind of exciting. And it might not even matter. It might not even matter in the long run if we don't win this. We got to slow down Bijan. I'm not too worried about Desmond Ridder. He's going to get his yards. We got to slow down Bijan. I haven't played in a little bit, so I might be a little slow on the draw. We're not missing anybody. Everybody's healthy. We can check out the Falcons are missing anybody. We're getting pressure on him. He had to throw it away. That was, what's his name? Oh, I forget people's names now. Oh, that hurts. Can't believe I forgot Devin White's name. That's so dumb of me. I don't really say his name often, but Devin White, an absolute monster. We can go see if the Falcons are hurt, though. I don't think they are, but maybe. Maybe they are. Oh, we are missing Pete over here, but, it's whatever. He's never around anyway. Falcons, they're missing a left guard. They're missing a backup on a backup, and Avery Williams. I don't think any of these people matter. We can't even look at who they are. It's just like they're not here, but yeah, I mean, so far, so good. Coming on a blitz here. I assume they're going to run Bijan. I'm actually going to be on the safety because Kyle Pitts is probably going to be wide open if I don't get out there. Oh, that was not okay. I was really hoping our blitz would get home. It didn't. I'm a little aggressive right now. I haven't played in a while, but I'm not going to be aggressive. And I do remember that Jarvis Landry was a factor in the first or the second time we played him. He was the only guy that could get open, which is hilarious to think of. This is a run. We're going to be there, though. It's still no Bijan. First run of the game. I'm not surprised by that, seeing how hard we stuffed them last time. We are just on a different level of run stopping all of a sudden. I don't know why. We were kind of getting gouged by the run, and now all of a sudden we can stop it. And if we take that away, I am less scared of this team. Throwing deep again, Marshawn, that's a pick. That's a pick. It's starting early. I've been saying that we might even get a pick 6 if we can outrun 300-pound men. We do. Marshawn Lattimore, pick 6. The playoffs are different. The playoffs are different. You know, it's a different vibe. Our team came to play in the playoffs. Now, that's story-wise. Madden-wise, I never struggle in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they turn off whatever boost there is. They'll never say that there's a boost, but I'm pretty sure they do turn it off. I've only lost in, like, the playoffs once in my entire franchise career. Now, granted, I was playing with, like, the Cowboys that I built, and I was, you know, I had my team. This isn't my team. There's players on this team that I'd never touch with a 10-foot pole if I had a choice, but I don't. So we could, by far, lose this game. You know, we might be throwing 7 picks on offense. I don't think this game's over, but so far, I've demonstrated that the game plays a little different in the playoffs. Going underneath, I actually thought that was going to be another pick by Demario Davis. It wasn't. Still going to be aggressive, though. Still going to be aggressive. Yeah, but in their face. Make them have to earn it. Probably going to rerun here, though, I feel. It's not. Kyle Pitts is put on the ground, but no one's there to get Bijan. 10 yards. I got distracted by Kyle Pitts just falling on the ground, so. Going to be on Demario Davis here, trying to pick up Bijan. I left him wide open, but he's not thrown to him. That's an incompletion. I'm so surprised by that. Bradley Roby, man. Holy wow. He lunged for that. This is not going to be an easy day for them. If this is how they're coming out to play, this is not going to be an easy day for them at all. Make them have to take something underneath. No big plays. Covering that middle. We're getting pressure on him. Has to throw it away. Not even throwing it up to number 5. I feel like they could have had something there. We've been in his face all day. They're punting. Now, here's the real question. What's Derek Carr going to do? Because he can throw a pick 6 here, right off the bat. And it's a tied game. And we go on to lose. So, like, you just never know what he's going to bring to the table. And that's why we're going to try to start with a run. But, wow, that box is loaded. My God. If I've ever seen a loaded box. I could have... I'm just leaving the pocket. Block, A.T. Perry. Jeez, man, turn around. I could have thrown the parry, but why? Just take the 4 yards, get out of the way, hand the ball off to Alvin Kamara. Still loading the box. I think we can get him here if I can get a block on that linebacker. We do. We're able to snake past him. Stiff arm. We do. I read it. The block got picked up perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. We are rolling right now. I know we've just ran, but look at what they're doing. Like, they're committing to stop it. Hardman might be wide open here if we can just get an ounce of a block for a second. I'm going to go to Hardman. We got the ball to him, too. Oh, but it wasn't in... We're not only going to run because I can't help myself. I want to throw the ball. Olave might be wide open, honestly. Kamara might be open as well. I'm going to go to Olave, see if we can fit that in. That's a pick. And it's not. He actually bobbled that. Wow. That's Jesse Bates, too, by the way. Their picks are the same as ours, by the way, and they just bobble it. Jones might be open. I'm going to go to Julio Jones. He should be wide, and Derek Carr misses him. Grady Jarrett's injured, so that's a positive on that one, but Derek Carr 1 for 4 so far when it comes to throwing. Some of it's my fault. Some of it's Hardman dropping an easy catch, and then there's that. I might be able to get him on something here. Perry should be wide open. Get the ball to him. Thank you. Stiff arm him? No, that's all right. There we go. Finally, a completion. A completion by Derek Carr. Still loading up the box. I really wish I could hit him on something here. Like if Julio Jones just be wide open, that would be really nice. Because he is going to be wide open. Hit him in stride. Catch it. Touchdown. Read it. I read it. We're dotting him up. And Derek Carr put the ball exactly where I needed him to. They got mixed up in coverage. They wanted to play really tight man, and we just exposed them. Julio Jones showing that he can still play at a high level. Eagles just signed him in real life. A little worried about that, but in Madden, he's a demon. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick. What I saw was, I knew it was like zone, but they always carry. Like, this is like, it's like cover 3, okay? But they have it in like a man coverage type. I don't even know how you do that in Madden, to be honest. I guess they just come out and select them to carry a man coverage, which is fine. Olave would have been wide open as well because they got ran into, but Julio Jones is the first one open. You know, we barely get any time in the pocket. I mean, look. So I had to hit that. Derek Carr actually put it where I wanted. I was a little worried Jesse Bates was going to like super speed over and undercut it, but he didn't. Perfect catch by Julio Jones. Exactly how I imagined it was going to happen. And yeah, it actually did. So far, game's not going really well for these Falcons over here. We are still blitzing, though. Going to try to get on this D tackle. See if we can split them. See if we can get some pressure. Looks like we do have pressure. That's Demario Davis, dude. They're done. It's over. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They can't stand us right now. They just can't keep up. They can't run the ball. But to be fair, I'm coming out in a pretty easy run defense right now. But they can't run the ball very effectively. Though even when it is, I just came off that block. Bijan, -3 yards. I mean, what do you want to do? You're only going backwards. They can't run the ball. And they're a running offense. Like, they have weapons, but nothing like Bijan on the outside, and they're not even be able to get this playoff. Falcons are not looking good right now. Started the second quarter. So far, in my opinion, a very stale offense. Nothing confusing. No motions, no nothing. Just nothing at all. And we're getting pressure. That's Brian Brace with a sack. Second sack on this drive. 4th and 31. They lost 30 yards. Or I guess that's 20 yards. 21 yards. Like, wow. What is going on here with these Falcons? This was a 16-1 team, only losing to us. Only losing to us at the very end of the season. And they're still apparently struggling with that fact. Very tired. You can look at their defense, just see they're tired, worn out. I feel like we're going to get a pretty big run here, honestly. Yeah, I mean, surprising, honestly, worse than I expected with how tired they are. They can't keep up with us. And I actually might end up swapping that. I noticed that last Madden 23, where the teams just get so tired, their stars aren't on the field ever. And it just made the games really unfun. I'd love to be able to swap this into a run. And I think I'm going to. But they were just never on the field, and it just made the games easier. So I think I'm going to end up changing that again to just take off practice fatigue. Because it doesn't really do anything. Not for us, because we're never playing with full pads. And the AI is. So it just makes it very hard for them to be able to not be tired. Looking for Julio Jones here. I'm going to go to Alvin Kamara. He was left wide open here. No reason not to feed him. First down. First down. Going to slant Hardman, see if he can get open. Julio Jones might be wide open. Olave, I mean, we could use Olave as a disguise. We could. Oh, yeah, Hardman's going to be wide open if I can get this ball to him. Oh, right off his fingertips. I had pressure, man. If I could have waited, he would have been wide open. I'll show you what I mean. Whoever that interior guy just came off instantly. I didn't have time to look for who I wanted. I mean, Olave was kind of open, but I mean, great ball by Derek Carr. Just, honestly, a little bit pass interference, but they had the right to the ball. That sucks that guy came unblocked. Only need 10 yards, let's be real honest. Olave can get that. Julio or Hardman can get that. I'm going to leave Graham in the block. We're looking for Perry, Olave, one of them. I'm going to go to Olave. No, not the way you throw that ball, Derek. Well, 4th and... oh, my God. Ugh, whatever. We're still winning 17-0. It just sucks how everything's an incompletion. Everything's a pressure. Oh, Derek Carr. The fact that Derek Carr might even win a Super Bowl with this team, it's undeserving. It really is the defense and the run game that keeps us afloat. We've had some big passing games, but if I had my choice in quarterbacks, I'd take Desmond Ridder right now on this field. And you might be like, well, Desmond Ridder looks like trash. But but it's his team, selling. Derek Carr, I don't know, man. There was some, I don't know. He just incompletes a lot by his own doing. Starting to rally here a bit as the second quarter starts to come to an end. Try to get a little bit tighter here. They haven't really been running. They've been doing a lot of slants and short stuff. We're getting pressure, though. They're trying to throw deep to Bijan. He had kind of a step ahead of Demario Davis, but Desmond Ritter just misses him. Good play disguise. I really did like that play disguise there. But they didn't really get much out of it, sadly. But it was good. It was, you know, I didn't know what was going on. It confused me. I like that. I bounced my own guy. That's the only reason why he's open. This game's dumb. That's how Madden gets yards right there. They just run into each other. Yeah, instantly when I go back into this, they want to spread out. I mean, I get it. I do. But I trust in my defense to make the right decisions, to make the right plays when they need to. Going underneath. I'm going to be there. Big hit. Bigger hit. I was gonna lay a big hit, but Demario Davis said, all right, I'll take care of that. Drake London's first catch, by the way. Their star receiver. First catch. Might even be his last. They're definitely going to go to Kyle Pitts. I'm going to play the outside because I have inside help. I think, in my opinion, I have inside help. What is he doing? They're just like audibling. I got thrown to the outside anywhere inside. Anyway, that should be a pick, honestly. Richie Grant, though, not able to bring it in. Devin White was there. I was on him holding wide. Didn't get the animation, though, sadly. Going to be against Kyle Pitts here. Again, I'm really matching up with him. We should have inside help. Wow, he was left wide open. That's a touchdown. Drake, wow. Okay. What were you doing, Taylor? Falcons go up a touchdown. What the hell happened here? Okay, I mean, you just didn't... I mean, you're playing man coverage, Taylor. You're not in zone, dude. What are you doing here? Falcons rally after holding us just a field goal to get a touchdown. I mean, listen, they're not out of the game. I said the game wasn't over. They could easily get a pick six here and boom. They're only down 3 points. So the game's far from over, but we're definitely ahead. And I like that. Looking for Olave deep, but obviously they're going to play it deep. Kamara might be wide open, depending on how this game wants to play that. Really looking for Olave, though, let's be honest. Oh, Kamara's wide open, but Derek Carr doesn't hit him. Well, we obviously have to get this first down. I'd love to throw to Hardman there. I really would, dude. But we can't. We just got to get this first down. Well, hopefully. Oh, my God. I saw so many people coming. Hurry up, offense. See if we can catch him in something, though. See if they want to play press. No, they don't. But we might still have him in something here if we're smart with it. Kamara's tired. I want to go to Olave. See if we can fit it in. We do, and he's ahead of him. Jesse Bates tried to jump that. Sold himself. Touchdown. Olave laying down. Army crawling. I don't know where he's going. Jesse Bates sold there. Derek Carr, a little iffy on where he put that. I was being risky with it, but Olave stepped up. Really, I should have waited till Hardman. He was going to be wide open. I really should have, but I believed in Olave more than Hardman there, and I risked it. I had Julio. He wasn't going to be open because they backed that up. Hardman would have kind of been open for a second there, but do I have that kind of time? I do. So yeah, if I would have just waited, Hardman would have been open. But like, I'm so used to not having any time, and I just wanted my play. Like, how many seconds do I have there? 1, 2. So a little over 2. A risky throw, man. And he was thrown to the inside where it needed to be. And that's good. Jesse Bates trying to make a play for his team, overcommits. I think that's, what is that, Richie Grant or Richie Davis? No, it's Richie Grant, I think. I don't know who that is. Grant something. Slow. He ain't catching up to Olave. That's a touchdown. 24-7. And after a good drive by the Falcons, man, they really put it in there. We answer pretty easily. I'm not scared by any means. I came out in the wrong defense, let's be honest, but I'm not scared by any means, but we just got to play it safe. If they go and get a field goal, whatever, just no touchdowns. We don't want any touchdowns here. Running with Desmond Ritter. Okay, I'll lay him out. Sure. Don't know if I say that's the correct move there, but, you know, sure. Wherever they say. He got more yards than Bijan has been getting. Running again. I'm not even making this up. Why are you blowing teams out in Madden, bro? Your settings are too easy. No, the game's just dumb. I mean, did you just see what they did back to back, man? And they're left wide open with Kyle Pitts. What the hell? And that's why I always put myself on Pitts, because he just gets left wide open. Though this time I'm not too worried. You got Marshawn on him. Wow. I can't believe that happened. Going underneath. Taylor tried to make a play on that ball. They don't have much time. They're in field goal range. I guess they're just going to take a field goal. Yeah, I guess they're just going to take a field goal. The fact that they're even able to get that field goal after running twice with Desmond Ridder is insane to me. Like, I really wish I could ice him, and it's not going to work because the icing doesn't work like that in this, even though I feel like it should. Because this is a pretty important moment before the half. But nonetheless, the fact that they're even able to come away with a field goal here pisses me off. Only 7 seconds left in the second quarter. The fact that the Falcons were able to do that is insane to me. They're going to keep it in the, the field of play over here, but we have a great kick returner, and that was honestly maybe, oh, it was almost a mistake. It was almost a mistake. I saw daylight. I saw daylight. Woo. Just one more play. I'm not even going to edit this. Honestly, I'm looking deep for, Perry's very fast. Olave's very fast. They're kind of playing silly, in my opinion. Like, Perry being left down that middle is pretty scary for them, in my opinion. And I'm going to try to throw it to the inside. There, it was a pick. Almost a pick. That's what I'm surprised didn't happen on that, or that I thought was going to happen on Jesse Bates' play there, but it didn't. We're going into halftime. What is it? It's 24-10. They can't run the ball. I mean, we're barely running ball, but we could if we wanted to. We're duking it out passing-wise, and we're winning. We don't know who won, so I'll see you at the next start of the next quarter. 24-10, we are receiving the ball. So hopefully we can go down and get at least a field goal. I know it says, oh, you should want to touch under him, and I do. But at the same time, we got to keep ahead. And the way you do that is by scoring points endlessly. And we got a good margin so far. I want to extend it. And I think I'm going to try extending it by getting the ball to Alvin Kamara. He's averaging 8 yards per carry. If we can get a good block on the outside here, that'll continue. And yeah, we do. I'm going to try to cut it inside. I thought we could have gotten more out of there, but I got stuck still almost 10 yards off that run. That's not how you win. And that's honestly how we beat them last time when you looked at the stats over 100 yards. We're just gouging them. And that's not how you win. That's like a passing play stat right there. Like, you can't let us take that. Trying to give Alvin Kamara a break real quick. Though he did just come in from halftime. Looking for Johnson, maybe Perry. They're still very tired. I'm going to go underneath. Just a safe bet. And we're still outrunning them. Wow. Wow, they are tired. They are not looking like they've came to play an NFL game. Looks like they just got out of bed. That's kind of embarrassing, to be real honest. Hurry up offense, though, tends to bite us. We've got to be careful. I'm looking for Olave here. I don't like any of this. I'm going to try to throw it up to Perry here. No pick. That's fine, whatever. I gave him a chance. We had no checkdowns. I gave him a chance. Sadly, we have to punt. After such a good start to a drive, we kind of just choked out there. I'm going to try to keep this in the field of play here. No, I still put way too much power on that. I tried my best. I really did try my best there. I mean, you barely put any power on. I'm not a punter kind of guy, and I didn't even put the ball out to the sideline there. Yeah, it really does suck. I don't like that. I don't like how we came out and just choked there middle of the field. See what happens here, though. Going to the outside. He's left wide open. Not how I like to see that. Slam him into the ground. Gained him an extra 5 yards there by doing that. But Jarvis Landry, the only guy that can get open. I think it's play action. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to get up. They're throwing deep. He's got his man beat, but Taylor's catching him. Stay ahead of him. Oh, my. That is not good. Touchdown. That was a great disguise. Taylor, man, struggling with Drake London. And every time we haven't scored on the drive, the Falcons answer. And that's not good. We really should have came right with a field goal there. And this game, as I've been saying the whole time, is far from over. We had a big lead, okay, but at the same time, it wasn't that big at all. Got to get this run game going again. I mean, it wasn't never not going, but I don't want to sit here and be throwing 24/7 as we have decent blocking on the outside there. Listen, that's how it started, too. We need to keep that all the way up the field. We do. See if we can slip Kamara out the back. Honestly, I think... No, I can't. I mean, I want to, but... We're going to try to slip him out of the backfield there. Calais Campbell just picking up. Then we got blockers. See if we can spin on these guys. We kind of did. Damn. AJ Terrell saving him there. We're going to hurry up offense again. Can I just get this in a run form? I just want to run. That sucks, man. I just want to have a real run. We might get stuffed here, though, if we don't get the... Calais Campbell scared me, dude. Calais Campbell has now become a demon on the inside. I'm going to go for this because we're not close. Oh, it might be a 50-yarder or something. No, it's a 63-yarder, man. It's not close. I'm going to go for this, and I know it sounds crazy. I know it does. But I believe in my offense. I really do. We just need the right blocking on that outside. We've been doing it all day. And Kamara's gotten it and then some. We've been doing it all day. They've contained the inside because Calais Campbell. It's the outside they can't do anything about because they don't have anybody out there. Like, look at this play. Look at how they're loading that. If we get this one guy, if we get Calais Campbell, just stop. Yeah, look at this. They're dumb. Oh, Kamara's tired too. That's the funny thing. He's tired. I'm going to give it to Jimmy Graham, see what he can do. He's a big bruiser, fights forward for about 6. There we go. Now we give it back to Kamara. They don't know what we're coming out in. They kind of do. What do I want here? Like a play like this? Have Hardman wide open? It's A.T. Perry that's wide open. Can we hit him? We do! Touchdown, A.T. Perry. We dissected him there. We really did just run out the field because they're only playing for the inside run stop. We ran on the outside all day, but I guess they said, yeah, we don't need to. Answering with a touchdown. Finally, we kind of slowed down a bit on offense, but we showed that we can still do it. Here's the deal. It's 31-17. By no means is that a large margin, but they only have 5 minutes left. They still might try to run, but they don't have a lot of options when it comes to that, especially with incompletions like that setting them back. Desmond Ridder has woken up towards the end of the game. He's gotten some good plays here and there, some deep shots. But at the same time, I mean, it hasn't been enough with that run game not being there. So Bijan just got a perfect catch there, and he stood up. With that run game not being there, it's really stifled this team. Can we get any form of pressure? We do! He had so much time, but he still didn't throw the ball away. Brian Brees with a second sack. 3 against us. They haven't gotten 1 on our offensive line. God, he had so much time, though. Hate to see that. Marshawn's on Kyle Pitts. I don't want to be on Marshawn. I'm going to be on Taylor against Drake London, seeing as he's been the one they've been attacking with. We're there, though. No. All right, nothing happened there. I thought the clock stopped, but no, it didn't. I'm on Drake London, seeing as he's pretty dangerous. Marshawn's on Kyle Pitts. Going underneath, it's a screen pass. Didn't read that. I'm going to try to get there. His blocker didn't help him. He fumbles. We get the ball. Well, that might be it. It's being reviewed by the booth. Pretty sure it was a fumble, though. All honesty, we hit him pretty hard. Oh, no, it's down by contact. Yeah, okay. We've seen enough. We've seen enough to know that wouldn't be a fumble. It's 4th and 5, though. What's going to happen here? Not in the best of defense for this. Got to watch out for Kyle Pitts. Oh, he's left wide open. Oh, you hate it. Drake London, man. I wish I was on him. I wanted to be on him. I just couldn't. Bad defense we're in right now. But we're a lot tighter now. You ain't going to get that this way. Get no pressure on him. He's going to step up. I'm going to be there to hit him. You're lucky. I'm going to come out in a blitz. Really heavy blitz. I don't know who I'm on. Drake London, another touchdown. What the heck, man? He's coming alive only because I can't be on him. You know, it's a little too late for that, though. Here's the deal. Surprisingly, they're not going for an onside kick. I know that they have 3 timeouts, but like, I can run this clock down. Like, I can also just get a kick return here if I really wanted to, but I can just run this clock down. So it's a little weird they don't try to go for an onside kick, especially with how good Alvin Kamara's been all day. It might be a mistake. I let the clock run down by itself. They didn't accelerate it for some reason. 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts. I'm going to try to cut it up here. We got a huge hole. Try to get to the outside. Alvin Kamara fighting. He's been an absolute monster all day. They take their first timeout. That's what we need right there. I was able to cut it back. Perfect cut. See if we can get some blocking out here, though. Perry being on that guy sucks. I know this might sound crazy, but I really do think Hardman might also be open. If we're trying to be a little funky here, which I don't mind it, as I think we have a couple safety nets. If we're trying to be a little funky here, Hardman might just be wide open. I'm going to go to Hardman. He's wide open. Hit him in stride, Derek. Hit him. He did. It's a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that's game over. They sold out for the run. We said, hey, let's take the risk. We saw the press, AJ Terrell. We know we can affect him on deep routes. We've done it all day. We've done it in previous matchups with him. And I had to believe in Hardman. And honestly, it was really so Derek Carr. Could he actually get the ball to him? And thankfully, he did. Honestly, might be the biggest play of the game. You know, we had a couple other downs, but they could smother us and get the ball back and go and score and tie the game. We've seen it happen. I was looking to the outside to somebody, honestly, and it never came. I mean, we had A.T. Perry over top, but why even risk that? AJ Terrell was just beaten right off the press there. Literally gets beaten right off the press. Not able to, and you're not keeping up with him. He's not that fast. And we just had to have Derek Carr actually hit that deep ball there. And he finally did. He's really missed those all season, but playoffs, he's been a little bit better. And I'm quite proud. And I know the game isn't technically over. You know, there's still 1:48. But with this score, yeah, it's over. That's why I wanted to take that shot, because we could have solidified our victory. And we're going to the Super Bowl. I don't know who we're taking on. Drake London had a great game coming in. He has 3 touchdowns. That's an amazing game by any receiver. But he's also been the only guy getting open. Jarvis Landry's been a little good, but not nearly as good as he's been previous attempts. Kyle Pitts had like 1 big play. He's probably going to get more yards here. Yeah, I mean, Drake London's just going to eat that up. But we're also just not playing to stop. We're playing normal defenses here. Gotta stay ahead of Kyle Pitts. Throwing underneath. Nowhere to go. How is he not tackled? Hit him again then. We missed him again. I don't know what's going on there. We're not tackling people here. I'm going to call a timeout, which I know that sounds strange, but I want to get in the man coverage. Throwing deep. That's going to be a pick. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Bradley Roby usually comes down with those right now. 3rd and 7. We gave him a new set of first downs. Whatever. We're playing tough out here. I'm going to press him again. Throwing. Oh, it's a great coverage by Bradley Roby. Wow. Not changing up the play. I don't care. Marshawn Lattimore's against Drake London. I kind of want to be against Kyle Pitts if I could get on him. I am. Trying Taylor. That's a pick. Taylor's been attacked all day and has kind of been embarrassed. You can't get us on that deep stuff, though. Spin on him? We do, actually. That's the end of the game. We took Drake London away at the end. They tried Taylor. Mistake card. And we're going to come out. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to kneel it. We're going to kneel it. We're about to do the last and final kneel as they wanted to call timeouts. Game's over. We're going to the Super Bowl. Surprisingly, honestly, with how I'm not surprised by this team being able to, but with how Derek Carr played in the regular season, we were really, really, really saved by our defense and ability to run. And we came on at the end of the season. We were kind of losing there for a little bit. And we lost to the Falcons early after our bye week, but also we came off a bye week. We weren't prepared. We showed who the real champions of the division are. We might not have went 16-1, okay, but we beat them twice. We were now 2-1 against them. Derek Carr accuracy was all over the place, but he did enough. He didn't throw any picks. He threw 4 touchdowns. You know, enough yards to make me happy. I mean, averaging almost 13 per pass. Of course, I'm going to throw more incompletions. Okay, I like to throw deep. But we were able to run the ball. Bijan, once again, just taken out. When we take their running back away, we really are basically winning the game. And they stopped trying to go to him. They don't even bring out their backup. Like, we just basically took Bijan out of both these 2 games we played against them. And that's how we won. That's how we won. And the fact that we were able to run the ball as well very effectively. But that's how we won. And Drake London tried his best. He had 3. He really came out in the end. Olave only had 1 catch for a touchdown. Hardman only had 1 catch too. Who were we throwing to? Where did we even get our yards from? I guess it was really just a whole factor. Julio Jones had his touchdown. Every receiver had a touchdown. So just we did enough. We don't need 7 catches for 140. He's done that. Olave's done that. Hardman's done that. Perry's done that. We contributed. We kept the downs going. And that's how you win. And we relied on our running back that we paid a lot of money to. And that's how I won it. O-line. I never usually talk about the O-line. O-line played great. We didn't even get touched. A couple, pressures, but that's it. Brian Brees played amazing. Demario Davis had a sack, but Brian Brees was really in there. We were getting a bunch of tackles for loss. They stopped running the ball. We got 2 picks. Marshawn had a pick. Taylor had a pick. A bunch of pass deflections. Well, maybe only one. I mean, you saw Bradley Roby pass deflect, but they're not going to call it that. Whatever. Just perfect. Just perfectly played. Our defense never stopped. Never slowed down. We gave up points, but that's a high-powered offense. We outscored them, too. So, it's good. We held them the entire first quarter. And our offense went flat in the third, but made up for it in the fourth. And that's what I like. A.T. Perry with a huge upgrade. Yeah, honestly, been amazing. We converted him from receiver. If you've been with us from the start of the season, converted him from receiver. He's got acceleration upgrade. That's insane. Dude's so fast for a tight end. So fast. He's our Kyle Pitts. He's even faster, and probably has better run block. But he's just been an absolute demon. He was a receiver. I wish I could show you his stats from here, but I can't. He was a converted receiver that wasn't going to make the team. And now he's our starting tight end. As we progressed to the Pro Bowl, which we won't be able to play because you can't play it in this. You never can, which is the most dumbest thing. You used to be able to play Pro Bowl. Now you can't. Upgrade Alvin Kamara. That's cool. Which is weird. He hasn't gotten an upgrade all season, I feel. Carrying's big. He does fumble a little bit. I wish it was speed. Foskey with an upgrade. Love to see that. I want to get his finesse moves up. I do. He only has power moves. I mean, he's done fine. 3 finesse moves. Yeah. Finesse moves are pretty bad, but he's done great. He's so fast now with the coaching boost. So there's that. But we're on our way to the Super Bowl. We can look at the Pro Bowl. We got Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Desmond Ridder just got knocked off there. Ezekiel Elliott on the Cardinals in this one. Joe Mixon, Bijan Robinson. We'd have a bunch of people up there. We would. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. They have a bunch of. I think Michael Gallup got no. That was Jalen Tolbert that got traded. So a lot of Cowboys receivers. Kyle Pitts is in there. Interesting. Rice. Is that the 49ers? They're in the 49ers. The Chiefs dude. R. Rice. It's not Ray Rice, that's for sure. But I think that's the Chiefs receiver. Which is weird because he's like 5th on the depth chart. T. Smith. That's a guard. Interesting. All right. Interesting. Micah Parsons is in there. Love to see that. Love a bunch of Cowboys players are in there, but I don't even think they made it to the playoffs. No surprise. It's kind of how it works in real life. But yeah, with that all being said, though, I mean, we're in the Super Bowl. Who are we playing? I don't even know yet. I don't want to look. Don't look at the top of the screen. All right, I might have already glanced at it. Who are we playing? We're taking on Josh Allen in the high-powered offense with Stephon Diggs and a pretty stuffed, tight defense. Great corners, great pass rush. They got Von Miller on there. I'm pretty sure he might be actually injured in this league. They beat the Steelers. So how much did they beat them by? Oh, no, it was actually a close game. Closer than I thought it was going to be. Kenny Pickett looked great, but Josh Allen just said, all right, I'm in the playoffs now. Both got a bunch of sacks. Completion rating. I mean, they basically were tit for tat. It was definitely a throwing game. They ran better, but Fournette did enough. He got 2 touchdowns. They definitely ran better than the Bills, but they let go of the gas. He's averaging almost 7 yards a carry, dude. 6 yards a carry. And you let go of the gas? Like, that's something I won't do. Stephon Diggs did great. Gabe Davis did great. Looks like they couldn't throw to anybody. Allen Robinson, is he on the Steelers in real life? Ew, he used to be so good. Used to be. He's not even 30 yet. It's insane. Najee Harris was trying his hardest to win this game. He really was, and they didn't. Let's see who got all the sacks. TJ Watt. Von Miller. No, he is in the league. Ooh, he got 3 sacks too. TJ with 1. Cameron Hayward with 1. I don't know who Adams is with 1. Yeah, that's dangerous. Who got the picks? No picks. Oh. Interesting. With that all being said, though, it's Super Bowl or nothing. We're in it. We made it farther than I thought we were going to be real honest with how we played. But our roster's good. They're way better. They're 2 overall better, but we'll see how it goes. We got a tall task to stop Stephon Diggs. We have to contain Josh Allen. We're going to have to do so much, and I'm excited for it. Appreciate the likes, the comments if you left any, and I'll catch you in the next video.